Afternoon baseball on MLB Network from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 58 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon
Striding into the box, Jorge Mateo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mateo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, we're asking in front of the home folks before you go out for a lead. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Off the plate.
2-0 now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a slider that can't catch the outside. Hunter Henderson is on deck. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. This is on the ground over to first. They'll take it on the bag. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Henderson. First chance scoring here in the top of the first with nobody on. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. They'll run this one in on him. He can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty. And this one missed down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. The Twins coming up. No score.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Martin
your
will
attention,
come on
please.
defensively now as he
This
takes
game
over
for
at
the
second. Stepping into the box, Darren
Number 12.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Martin.
In there, no balls and a strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, D-Roll, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first two, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on. It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
No doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Pat Valaika will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 75, Pat Valaika.
Digging in, Miguel Minoso. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Wells has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty B, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success in his career so far in his career.
Up next for Minnesota, Sean Obradovic. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Fastball swung on and missed.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The first is in time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 39.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
Valaika
To third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it to throw. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy. And he's really swinging the hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Byron Buxton now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to count now. He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter,
the second baseman.
Lee. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Zero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third base.
Yeah, third base was just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get it.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box now, Dylan Carlson.
Leading off
as
for
the
the
switch
Orioles.
hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Lewis in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they report the out. So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball two.
That ball went out.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off again, ball three.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. One out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count remains full.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's falling behind now. 3-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now a shot out toward the alley in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Phillips will bat next. No balls and 1 strike.
Ball, that's
And the fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Mateo stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Obradovich is going to get there, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Royce Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The third baseman, Royce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. As the plate, Dan Robinson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Line drive to center field. Phillips is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter,
riding in once again, Darren Obradovich. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you fall out like that.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hit the base pass first and second. One out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2-2. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Obradovich at third with 2 away. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Twins forced to. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hunter Henderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's blocked.
Gary, great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's running behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. This is skied into short left center. Obradovich giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Ryan Hassel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next inning.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail this one 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
We got full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Inside, and look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
The second baseman, Brooks.
Digging in to try it again. Brooks Reed. He singled his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Colby Obradovich. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it. Still as he gets on base after some poor defense following his third base. So coming to the plate, Royce Smith. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting clumped in his last swing and a miss, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat or something else.
Scooped up. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, Pat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around. And he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Obradovich comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now that.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And this one's in the dirt. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
This is foul right side. Malaika is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1 left. Coming to the plate now, and Robinson will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah. This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could shift some strike back.
Henderson ranging up the middle, and that's the first down.
The batter, number 1.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Aaron Obradovich. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Takes this the other way to right. Carlson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batter. First baseman.
Stepping in, Miguel Minoso. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jorge Mateo. And they'll need him to get something going here. Paul Hamels takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Your attention, please.
Here's the first pitch to
now
him.
Pitching for the Twins.
No, that's
and that misses for ball 1.
Goal. Hamels.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the graphic, he currently sits 4th on the Orioles in that category. Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw goes to first here, so it worked just as they drew it up. And now the possible time runners in scoring hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. It's a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Set and the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Mateo takes his lead at third with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Of the double. Moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastballs.
2-2. And miss, strike 3. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
A designated hitter, number 5.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Healy.
First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball. This year against right-handed pitching, Healy carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. That misses 2-0.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close to ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Now he'll depart with our score tie. He'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision. Riding in, Ryan Hassel, already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. TJ Bradley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Oberdumper has a play, 1 down. Digging in now, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. Unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. DJ Stewart goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And look inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season. Carlson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And it's fouled away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw won't get him at first, and infield single, and it's first and third now.
That's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Ken, how frustrating executing a pitch in the infield line.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, here's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his sights. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch upcoming here. Into the box now, Colby Oberdumper
leading off for the Twins. The left fielder, Colby Oberdumper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. away the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Ready once again. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That's in there. 3-1. Potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now at the plate, Robinson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out hit from last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right there. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Mateo. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Nope. Fastball taken high for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. That's popped up. Lee backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now to the plate.
The center fielder.
No hits to this point. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Hunter Henderson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Hit hard on the ground at first. To his right, Minoso. And will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles.
Your
Daniel
attention,
Winkler
please.
is on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Daniel.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren Obradovich. And this is
Count
nowhere
1-0.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Oh, that's inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batter. First
Stepping up now, Miguel Minoso. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh,
First
that
pitch
pitch is out.
curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Winkler, a right-hander standing 6'3", was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level,
got to count
but you
1
know
and 2.
what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there he goes towards second. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. From first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Equals well behind the plate as it loses stolen base. Standing in. Obradovich. Been a rough go things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, especially when you're trying to do something productive.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready, here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this year.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it. He's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Now batting.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Healy. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Right taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And to score, the runner from third.
The center fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Obradovich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off
He's
for the
batting
Orioles,
cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake
Your
up the
attention,
bats.
please.
Yeah, not much
Now
to get
pitching
excited
for the
about with
Twins.
just a
Well,
single
that's off
notch
the
on the
number
scoreboard.
48.
But you have to give
Just
credit
pitch.
to where it's deserved. The
Just pitch.
pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Justin
Oh,
Kopech comes on from the pen,
Good ball.
hoping to finish
No
this one off here in the top of the ninth. And he takes a good swing at that one. He should send down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd at foul ball. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The first base.
Stepping in, Ryan Hassel. He flew out in his last at bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that.
And the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now that'll make you smile.
Number 24.
You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, man.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after?
He loads up on this one, but it's a cold strike through. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Minnesota came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. T.J. Bradley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Justin Kopech earns the save out of the bullpen, his ninth of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, are in second place in the AL Central.